Today we're going to learn about child rearing in Nicaragua. Nicaragua, the largest country in Central America, is a land of vibrant culture, dynamic landscapes, and a history rich with indigenous roots and Spanish colonial influence. Its culture is a lively blend of traditional practices and modern influences, making it a unique place where the past and present coexist. In recent times, Nicaraguan society has continued to evolve, yet many aspects of its culture, especially customs and child rearing practices, remain deeply rooted in family values and community solidarity. Birth customs in Nicaragua are deeply rooted in the country's mixed indigenous and Spanish heritage. They reflect the importance of family, religion, and community in Nicaraguan culture. When a baby is born, it's common for a large gathering of family and friends to celebrate the new arrival. The birth of a child is considered a blessing and an occasion for joyous celebration. Family members often rush to the hospital or home where the birth took place to offer their congratulations and support. Religious rituals also play a significant role immediately following a child's birth. A newborn is typically baptized within the first few months of life, following the Roman Catholic tradition which is prevalent in the country. Another birth custom involves the presentation of the baby to relatives and the community. The event signifies the baby's introduction to the religious community and is an important milestone. A common tradition among some Nicaraguan families is the use of amulets or charms believed to protect the newborn from evil spirits. These charms might be pinned to the baby's clothing or placed in the crib. In more rural or indigenous communities, birth practices may include the assistance of a partera or a traditional midwife who provides prenatal care, delivers the baby, and takes care of the mother and newborn after birth. These midwives hold a respected position in the community and are known for their knowledge of traditional medicine and customs. Postpartum customs often involve a period of rest and recovery for the mother. During these 40 days, the mother is encouraged to rest while family members help with household duties and care for the baby. This practice is rooted in the belief that a period of rest helps the mother's body to recover and prevents future health issues. Child rearing practices in Nicaragua are evolving, yet they continue to be characterized by a strong sense of family, respect for tradition, and a community oriented approach. Family is the cornerstone of Nicaraguan society, with extended family networks playing a crucial role in social and economic support systems. This sense of responsibility extends to the upbringing of children, where it's common for multiple generations to live under one roof or within close proximity, sharing the duties of child rearing. Child rearing in Nicaragua is characterized by a strong emphasis on respect and manners. Discipline in Nicaraguan families can be strict, with an emphasis on respect for elders and authority. Religion also plays a significant role in the culture and child rearing practices. Religious events and celebrations are a large part of family and community life, with children participating in these activities from a young age. This involvement not only reinforces religious beliefs but also fosters a sense of community and belonging. Children are often expected to contribute to household chores and may also be involved in family businesses from a young age. This involvement is seen as part of their education in responsibility and work ethic. However, play is also recognized as an important part of a child's development. Modern influences facilitated by technology and globalization have started to shape child rearing practices. Access to the internet and mobile technology has introduced new perspectives and practices into traditional Nicaraguan society. Despite these modern influences, traditional customs remain at the heart of Nicaraguan child rearing. The practice of storytelling, for example, is a cherished way for parents and grandparents to pass down family history, moral lessons, and cultural heritage, along with participation in local festivals and dances that allow children to connect with their cultural identity and community. Education in Nicaragua has seen significant strides, with the government mandating free and compulsory education up to the 6th grade. Despite these efforts, challenges such as accessibility in rural areas, the quality of education, and retention rates persist. Secondary and higher education opportunities are expanding, but economic and social barriers remain for many families. Despite these economic challenges that might limit resources and access to education in rural areas, most Nicaraguan parents prioritize school and encourage their children to attend and complete their education. The government has also made efforts to improve education access and quality. While there have been improvements in healthcare and nutrition, there are still disparities, particularly between urban and rural areas. Efforts are made to provide vaccinations and regular health checkups for children, but access can be limited by location and economic status. There's a growing emphasis on the importance of proper nutrition for children's development, with various programs in place to educate parents on this matter. The Nicaraguan government, in collaboration with international organizations, has made significant progress in improving child health through vaccination campaigns, improving access to clean water and sanitation, and enhancing healthcare delivery systems. Continuous efforts in these areas are crucial to further reduce the incidence of common childhood diseases and improve the overall health outcomes for children in Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, children face various health challenges affecting their growth and development. The country has made significant strides in improving child health, but certain diseases remain common among the pediatric population. These are largely influenced by factors such as socioeconomic status and access to clean water, nutrition, and healthcare services. Acute respiratory infections, including pneumonia, are a leading cause of illness among Nicaraguan children. Factors contributing to the prevalence of these infections include poor air quality due to indoor cooking and limited access to healthcare in rural areas. Gastrointestinal diseases are another major health issue for these children, often caused by contaminated water and inadequate sanitation facilities. These conditions can lead to severe dehydration and malnutrition if not properly treated. Efforts to improve water quality and promote hygiene practices have been pivotal in addressing these illnesses. Dengue fever is endemic in Nicaragua, with children being especially vulnerable to the disease. Transmitted by mosquitoes, dengue fever can range from mild to severe, with the latter potentially leading to dengue hemorrhagic fever, which is a more serious condition that requires urgent medical attention. Mosquito control and public education campaigns are critical to preventing dengue outbreaks. Similar to dengue, the Zika virus is transmitted by mosquitoes. While symptoms are generally more mild, Zika virus poses a significant risk to pregnant women due to its association with congenital anomalies in newborns. From an early age, Nicaraguan children are often introduced to traditional gender roles within the household. Girls are more likely to be involved in domestic tasks such as cooking, cleaning, and caring for younger siblings, while boys may be expected to take on outdoor work or activities that require physical strength. These early responsibilities reflect societal expectations and prepare children for adult roles, but they can also reinforce gender stereotypes and limit children's opportunities to explore interests and talents outside traditional gender norms. Courtship and marriage customs in Nicaragua are a blend of traditional Latin American values and modern influences, reflecting the cultural diversity of the country. Traditionally, courtship in Nicaragua is a family-oriented process where the prospective couple often gets to know each other in the presence of family members. This practice is particularly common in rural areas or among more conservative families. The pedida de mano is a traditional engagement custom where the groom-to-be, along with his family, formally asks for the bride's hand in marriage from her family. This is often a formal event involving a meal shared between the two families. Nicaraguan weddings are typically religious, with the majority being held in the Roman Catholic Church. Weddings are often large and festive occasions with a significant emphasis on family and community participation. The celebration after the ceremony typically includes a meal, music, dancing, and often lasts late into the night. It's a time for joyous celebration with music and Latin dances. The Vibora de la Mar, or sea snake dance, is a traditional activity at Nicaraguan wedding receptions. The bride and groom stand on chairs and hold a veil or scarf between them while guests run underneath and around them. In some religions or families, there may be specific customs such as presenting a dowry, though this practice has diminished over time. One ethical dilemma in Nicaragua is access to pediatric health care. Justice is concerned with fairness and equality in the distribution of healthcare resources. Similar cases should be treated in a similar manner, and healthcare should be fairly distributed among the population without discrimination based on factors like socioeconomic status, race, or gender. In Nicaragua, where resources may be scarce, the principle of justice raises questions about how to ensure all children, regardless of their background or geographic location, receive equitable access to care. Beneficence involves healthcare providers making decisions that are in the best interest of the patient. It means not only preventing harm, but actively contributing to the patient's well-being. In pediatric healthcare in Nicaragua, this could involve prioritizing treatments and interventions that offer the greatest benefit to children's health, often in the face of limited resources, while also considering the potential for future well-being and development.